Hi guys, welcome to the lineup. I'm Caroline Daly.
And I'm Abby Clavio.
And we're in person today.
Yay!
From the comfort of my bed with our jelly cats.
With our friends, yes. This is Bunt.
We still haven't named this.
That's okay.
We'll work on it.
We'll wait.
He's in the off season.
He's
right. In the off season.
He doesn't get a name because
he's resting. He's in the off season. Today
more basketball.
We're talking more basketball. We're gonna talk basketball for
2 more weeks.
This week and then next week, and then we're done. And then college baseball probably, which is Abby's time. So we're going to talk about the Sweet 16 and the Elite Eight that they happened this past weekend, and then we'll have to give our picks again.
Yes.
For the Final Four and the final.
Yeah.
Which I'm scared about.
Now that we're basically done.
I'm not ready for that.
No, because
I'm going to have to be now.
This year, last year the Final Four was great, but the teams were expected.
Yeah, and I think that Florida was a clear, they are going to go all the way.
Last year, yes.
Yes.
Especially after Duke was out.
Yes.
It was okay.
It was okay, Florida's going to win.
Yeah.
And they did pretty handedly. So, this year I feel like is more of a toss-up.
Because there's been more parity throughout the entire tournament.
Yes.
Yes. And I love that. We love that. Our brackets are FUCK-ED.
Yeah, my bracket's shot.
Everybody's.
It's a little bit better, but it's pretty shot. So we'll talk Sweet 16, Elite 8. We'll do same as last time, men's, and then we'll do women's, and then we'll give picks. And then we're also going to talk a little bit of walk-up songs, and we have a couple other topics relating to these bad boys, the Tar Heels. Okay, so let's start with looking at our notes. Okay, Sweet 16 for the men's. So, Purdue, Texas. Texas was the only low seed. I mean, I guess Iowa, but Texas was an 11 seed.
Yeah.
They were in the first 4 games, made it in, one of the last teams to make it in. And this game was very close. And so I was writing these notes as the games went on. And I said, hey, Purdue needs to be careful.
Yes.
Against Arizona because the game was 79-77.
And I'm so sorry, Michael Bailey. I wanted to see Texas win.
You did. She was on last week going hook 'em.
Yes. Because as we got closer, to the end of that game, it was so close.
Yeah.
Purdue shouldn't have let them get that close.
No, and that's where I was Purdue. Watch out because you're going against Arizona, and we will get to what happened. But, Purdue. Mm-hmm. So they won against Texas, but we'll get into it. Iowa
was sneaky.
Was a sneaky team. We called it. Last week we were we're going to pick Iowa.
Because this is Nebraska's first tournament run ever.
Yeah, they've never won a tournament game, and they ended up winning, 2. So at some point, I just kept saying, it's going to run out. That run is going to run out. That is what happened. So Iowa snuck into the Elite Eight. Okay, and then listen. Illinois, Houston. Everybody was hating on me. They said, no, Illinois is not going to beat Houston. It's Houston's year. It's Houston's year.
It's never Houston's year, respectfully. And I notice that all the time.
Illinois from the start. Mm-hmm. Had them in my Final Four from the jump. Because they're a sneaky team. They are sneaky. Will it continue? I don't really know. We'll see at the end of the episode what I pick. But like Abby said, is it ever Houston's year?
We want it to be, and it just never is.
Yeah, I love their coach a lot. But I feel like it always happens where they get there and then they lose by a lot and they kind of fall apart in their last game in the tournament.
Running out of gas and they don't know how to adjust when.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah. So then we have, this was kind of sad. Arizona, Arkansas, it was 109-88. And you look at the bench and all the Arkansas players are just leaned over like this and they're
they know it's over.
Mouth open. There's nothing you can do except watch. And it just solidified that Arizona is that girl.
Yeah.
And has been.
They have been all season.
They have been that girl.
That undefeated run they went on.
Yeah.
And I was
20
something. Yeah. And I was
yeah.
this is it.
This is it.
This is, yeah.
So I guess it's kind of like last year with Florida, where it's like, okay, like they're the clear team of like they're the best team. Yeah. But I do feel like this year more people are picking against them, so we'll see. Okay, St. John's Duke, that was close.
Yes, and I was thinking like
it was foreshadowing to what happened.
Yes, because okay, you can say that your team is a second half team. That's fine. Like
that
you're
only
down
lasts
at
so
halftime.
long.
But if you can't like hold a lead.
Yeah.
Like yes, leads change during the game. But like if you're down at halftime and have to come back from that, you're going to lose steam.
Yeah, and they did that in like the TCU game or Siena or whatever. They were down going into the half, and then
all 3 games.
Yeah, and then they came back out, and then like I think I said this last week, like Duke was doing this thing where they would get 10 points and then they would just hold it and they were good and then they would win the game. That doesn't last forever.
You're gonna run out of gas,
which we will.
It's exhausting to have to like storm back after halftime.
Yes, because they're also their entire team is like freshmen.
Yeah,
so they don't have experience in those games. Michigan, Alabama. Michigan just dominated that game. That was just kind of like
that's all.
A nothing burger of a game. I did think it was funny and wanted to point out, since we have talked about him before, when he was at UNC, Elliot Cadeau, when he was like looking at the Bama player, it wasn't like the end of the game, but it was towards the end of the game, and he like did this and said, "It's over."
And so I was talking about him,
but it was funny.
No, it was. I was talking about him last night with the boys, and I was like, when he was at UNC, like he wanted to be like the guy.
He did.
And he couldn't be the guy because like we had RJ, there was Seth Trimble, there like
and he wanted to be the guy so bad, but he was there the year that it was the Armando Bacot, RJ Davis, Cormac Ryan, and Harrison Ingram.
Oh, and yes,
Seth Trimble.
He couldn't be the guy.
He couldn't be the guy. And I think it was just that like people compared him to RJ, and RJ was that person, and he wasn't exactly going to be that person when RJ was there.
When he's going to Michigan,
so
there isn't really like the guy. Like he doesn't need to be the guy on Michigan. But look at them. They were a 1 seed in the tournament. They were top ranked in the country for a few weeks. Like when you're at a program like that and you're at like the best of the best, you do not have to like be the guy. You can just be there and win games and like be cocky and like it's fine.
Yeah.
But here, like he had to prove himself, and he
seems to be enjoying that, like, the environment.
That
he seems to be enjoying himself, and you know what? I thought it was hilarious. I did. I don't normally think he's funny, but that it's over. That was hilarious.
Because it was.
It was funny. I'll give it to him.
Yeah.
Okay, Michigan State, UConn. Caroline was wrong. I was like high on Michigan State. I was like Big Ten, Big Ten, Big Ten.
Nope.
No, that game was phenomenal. It was 67-63. We love a game like that. And Dan Hurley won the coaching battle. Wyatt, you were right.
Oh, why would you say
that? I know.
Like on air, we're saying this. Let the people in the comments let him know he's right.
Over Tom Izzo.
Yeah.
Like Mr. March. Like the Dan Hurley fan club reigns supreme.
Yeah.
They really do.
He's
because they're loud. They love him. They support him. Like they ride for him. Because he's a psychopath.
And they are allowed to like be like super like crazy fans.
I resonate with a psychopath. I'm crazy. You're crazy. We're all crazy. You know what? That's my friend. Dan Hurley is my friend.
I just feel him. Yeah.
Yes, I feel his presence. So Tennessee, Iowa State. That was like kind of cool. Not really. Like 76-62. We both collectively, the Lineup Sports Podcast, we down to Tennessee. We wrote them off. We did not pick them to even go past the first round. Is that correct?
Yeah, I think we picked the upset there because I wanted Miami, Ohio, and that
yes. So I just wrote them off, and they ended up getting to the Sweet 16.
Yeah.
So like, shout out Tennessee.
Yeah. Oh
yes,
this is out and it's public now, so I can say this. NC State now has.
Oh, this should have been in like our topics.
Well, it just happened today.
Yes, but also Will Wade.
Oh, gee. I don't know.
Will Wade left NC State after 1 year.
He's a freaking. Him and Lane Kiffin are in the same.
That was after his press conference where he like after they lost to Texas.
Yes.
Texas. After they lost to Texas in the first 4 game, he was like, we're going to be a scary team next year. Everyone is going to fear us.
Well, it's media
talking
presence.
about NC State. I'm like, brother, you know you're on your way out.
You
to
know
LSU.
You're going back to LSU.
You know that you only went to NC State to go to LSU.
It's
as a stepping stone in a way.
Yeah, because he like came in and yes.
That's
only why a year. It's all shady. He's like gross for that. That's why him and Lane Kiffin should be like Will Wade and Lane y'all
they're gonna be best friends.
Yep.
So yeah, but yes,
Tennessee's associate head coach is now at NC State.
NC State's alma mater head coach. So
yes,
will they be good?
It's NC State.
They did beat UNC this year, but without Caleb Wilson.
And I will say, them not hiring internally says a lot about who else is on that coaching staff. Because, yeah.
Good point.
And also, I don't know if this has been, like, actually confirmed, because my brother is, like, I asked for headline proof, and he sent me a tweet. Marcus Page.
And Twitter's always right.
To UNC Charlotte.
That was true.
That was true.
Yeah, he left the staff to go
to
UNC Charlotte.
Yes.
Which we'll get into.
Come on, mid-major basketball.
Don't you worry, we'll get into UNC. Okay, Elite Eight men's. I think that the first two games were really, really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the other two, like, I don't even need to talk about.
And then the other one, yeah. And then we ended off on a high note again with it. Okay. So Illinois, Iowa, like I kind of knew. We knew the Iowa run was going to come to an end. Illinois won 71-59. I like all these little stats of like, this is the first time that this happened. So this is Illinois' first Final Four in 21 years. How
that's so
cool.
It is also a little bit concerning.
Yeah.
Stats like that are always concerning. Because it's like, okay, like, is this it for them?
Exactly. Will it be a terrible game in the Final Four? Like, who knows?
Who knows?
Arizona, Purdue. The Boilermakers went down.
Stunning.
Cinema, good game.
I was on the edge of my seat. Like,
yes,
we were, yeah.
79-64. So, like, Arizona did pull away with it at the end, I would say, in a pretty big way.
Yes.
And it's their first Final Four in 25 years. How freaking cool. And you wouldn't expect that from Arizona because they have been pretty good.
Yeah.
The past, like, few years. But I guess to make it all the way to that Final Four. It's hard. I just love the lore like that. Like, two of the teams. It's like one team on either side. It's been over 20 years.
What was it? The NBA Finals last year.
Yes. Well, I think the Pacers had never been. And then, I'm forgetting how many years. It was since, like, 86?
Something. A lot of years. Yes, we were talking.
Like, yeah, so one side had never happened, and then another side, it had been since, like, 1986.
Yeah.
Insane. I love that because then you always have someone different. So,
like, yes.
Unless neither of these teams make it to the final, then, but hopefully one of them does and they can win for the first time in 5 ever.
Yeah.
Michigan stomped on Tennessee. That one was over 95-62. So, like, when I say stomped on, I mean, like, stomped on.
Yeah. I said that unfortunately it was expected.
It was. The run was going to be over and that's okay. Okay. Like, drum roll, please. UConn-Duke. UConn-Duke. And yes, I'm saying this wearing UNC gear. And you know what? I don't freaking care. Because I was not watching it live. However, rewatched. I would argue one of the best endings in all of March Madness history.
We were talking about this last night. Yes, because he was like, Wyatt asked, like, where, like, top how many?
That's what I'm wondering. I'm like, Of March Madness as a whole, or of like the past 10
like
years? Or like how do we want to our generation?
Top 20 easy.
Top 10.
I would not say top 5.
No, top 10.
I could go top 15, yeah. Like
top
something
10.
like
yeah,
but
because
not top
I'm
5.
putting it in the same category as, like, if we're talking like all of March Madness, let's say, not just like Elite 8.
Yeah.
Like, let's take it all of March Madness. I would say, yes, I'm saying this wearing UNC gear as well, like the Villanova ending.
Yes.
Against UNC.
Right.
With Chris Jenkins, right? Yes. Villanova ending. Caleb Love. Duke shot in the Final Four, ending Coach K's career.
See, the thing is, like, in our lifetime, like, you know, like, it's just March used to be so good.
There's so many.
So I think like top 15 is totally fair.
For this, I would say top 10. So she's saying top 15, I'm saying top 10. It's the like, I think there's so many things about it, and I wrote down like all the details of like 0.3 seconds left on the clock once the shot had gone in. Okay, wait, context. UConn won 73-72. So it was 72-70 with like what, 4 seconds left probably, like on
something
the clock.
Like that, yeah.
And so then my king, Braylon Mullins, literally is on the logo that says March Madness with like the bracket graphics.
Yeah.
That was like a half court.
Just about.
That was just about a half court shot. Drains the 3, 0.3 seconds left on the clock. Everyone's screaming, like jumping up on him.
Yeah.
The whole thing. He's a freshman, by the way. Like, think about that kid, like, the rest of his career or his life. Or, like, he's 18 years old.
Yeah.
That was cinema. And
there's a stat you don't have on here.
What's that?
So, 1 seeds that are up 15 plus at halftime are 134 and 1.
Is this the one?
This is the one.
Goodbye. Like
134. 135 games where the 1 seed is up by 15 at halftime.
And wins the game.
And
this is the one where it didn't happen.
Yes. 134 times they won.
And see, you don't want to be in those types of categories, do you now, dude?
That is a disgusting stat. Wyatt and I were talking about what does Duke do?
Okay, like, well, here's my thing.
They had so this year and last year was like,
and there's other times too. There's the 2022 time, or that like
I mean, like this. I think that this year and last year were like their best shots at winning a national championship.
Completely agree.
Shire started with them.
You're not going to get a Cooper flag ever again.
Right.
You had him once. You're not getting him again. And Con Knippel.
Yeah.
Knippel, whatever. Knuppel. So everyone kind of like didn't talk about him a lot, and I think he was a pivotal player for them. Like it was him and Cooper Flag. He's like, they'll killing it at the Hornets, and Cooper Flag's killing it at the Mavericks. Like you're not going to get people like that again.
Oh yes, they will. It's Duke.
I know. Well, but like they're were like
and look at Boozer. And they're going well. That's a little Boozer.
I was gonna say,
Kaden Boozer. Sorry,
I was gonna say like I don't think
it's
Cameron Boozer is as good as people make him out to be. People make him out to be better than Cooper Flag. I completely disagree with that statement. I think NBA talent wise, Cooper Flag is going to be better over time.
I mean,
I would say
Boozer is gonna Cameron Boozer is going to get picked up in draft.
Yeah.
Kaden, I think, will stay another year at Duke.
Yeah.
But Duke is going to get another 5-star freshman.
Of course, but what does that do?
Well, that's what we were talking
the past
about.
Couple of years.
Like
you have lost. It's not. Here's my thing about Duke too, and like it's not just like they've lost the game.
They've choked.
They've choked and lost in the most like heartbreaking fashion. Last second shot with 0.3 seconds left against a freshman. Yeah,
we slipped. Like
that's so true. The Seth Trimble. The with 0.4 seconds left. Like yes, I was like, what did he do? The sleepy time.
Well, and that's what they're a phenomenal program.
Yeah.
And Wyatt said this yesterday, and like it's so true. How do you teach a team to not choke? You can't. Like it literally is like an in the moment thing, and it's just like shit luck, I think. Like I don't know.
See, I don't think so, because I think from watching the Houston game last year and watching the UConn game this year, and I'm not reading these people's minds, but like from watching it from a third-party perspective, I think in both of those games, since the team is so young, since the players are always so young, they get those 5-star freshmen, they dip to the NBA.
Mm-hmm.
I think that they panic in those moments. Like, not to knock on him, but look at what Kaden Boozer did. He panicked.
Yeah, but he's also not like that 5-star recruit, respectfully.
No, but I'm just saying, like, I think the team, the younger players, they panic. I think Cooper Flag panicked in the Houston game.
That's fair.
Like, whether you're 5-star or not, just that freshman component, I think they panic. And that could be a coaching thing. Okay. Like, you need to tell them, like, stop.
Doesn't always work.
Stop passing it that quick. Like, I don't know. I just think they look panicked So I don't know how you fix that.
Right.
Because the new era of college football with NIL and making money in the NBA, I said college football, college basketball.
The portal exists.
The portal exists. People are only staying somewhere for a year.
Yeah.
Leaving, and then they're learning a whole new program. So you don't even have people in there long enough that have experience in those Duke UNC games, Final Four games, Elite Eight games. You don't have the experience.
But also, I feel like a program like Duke shouldn't be picking up people like that. But what do I know? I'm not in sports management.
Yeah, I'm not. No one listen to me. These aren't my decisions, but that's just like my observation. Mm-hmm. Because it's not like, at least with this game, they didn't just blow it at the end. They had a 19-point lead.
Right.
And blew it. So clearly towards the whole end of the game, you were panicking.
Something I don't know if they were just completely panicking. Like, the Kanan Boozer moment was like, yes, that was a panic. Freaked.
Yeah.
But
that was an experience issue.
Yes. Yeah. Losing a 19-point lead, there's other aspects that are going into it other than just freaking out.
Would it be coaching?
That's what.
Well, and see, I've always liked Shire, so I don't know.
And see, here's what this
is like something we need to workshop.
I think that he needs.
I don't know.
The boys don't think that he should be fired. Well, Michael doesn't think he should be fired.
Well, I don't think he should be fired.
But here's the thing. Look at Hubert.
Yeah, which we're going to talk about that.
5 seasons, 5 years.
Mm-hmm. Which is the same amount.
And yes, they've been coaching for the same amount of time.
Yeah, John Shire, Hubert Davis. And
Hubert Davis has made more Final Fours than John Shire.
Is that true?
Because that's 2.
Did Hubert, John's made 2?
No. Or.
No, because this was an Elite 8 game.
This was an Elite 8 game, yes.
I was thinking this. So, yeah, this was an Elite 8 game.
And look at what we did. Actually, we'll get into that later.
Yeah, no, and I think that UNC and Duke do have to compare themselves to each other. Like, that is the college basketball rivalry. Yes. I don't care what anyone says it is, and I'm not just saying that because we went to school here. I'm not just saying that. It is the rivalry, so you have to compare those. And they are kind of in similar boats. I think Duke wins more games throughout the year. Like, their overall record is better.
They've lost 7 games
3
in the past
this year.
Yeah, they've lost 7 total in the past 2 seasons,
which is insane.
That's
so obviously that's why they're we're not getting rid of him because he's clearly performing for us,
right?
But when you're those blue bloods like the Duke, the UNC, the UConn, the whatever,
you want that. The
regular season doesn't matter. I'm sorry, UNC being 18-0 in the Dean Dome did not do anything for you this year.
Clearly,
what did it do? And I know that's a cool stat, and I thought it was really cool and sweet, and that's cool. It's the first time it's ever happened. What about the postseason? These programs, it's all about what about March Madness? What about March Madness?
When you are that blue blood.
And it's like I said, I do think it's worse for Duke because they lose in the most heartbreaking ways.
Yeah.
No offense to UNC, they just embarrass themselves.
Yeah.
Duke embarrasses themselves and then has to freaking cry about it because you lost in the last second.
Yeah.
Yeah. So thoughts and prayers, T's and P's. I am glad that Duke also blew a 19-point lead and that was more devastating than our loss of a 19-point lead in the VCU game.
I know people think...
So I don't want to hear a word. And I mean a word. I don't want to hear it. And like I said, Duke equals the Dallas Cowboys.
That's fair.
This is our year. This is our year. When?
Soon.
Next year, they're going to say they got some 5-star freshman recruit. This is our year. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll believe it when I see it. When I see the trophy go up in there.
I have a question for you. Have you seen the Dan Hurley clip with the ref?
Yes.
What do you think?
So, I think a couple things.
Do you think it should have been do you think that it should have been?
No.
Okay.
No.
Because
that it should have been a technical?
Yes. Because that's the argument.
Here's my problem with that argument.
Okay.
And maybe this is from the I've been watching Duke for years perspective.
Uh-huh.
They always want to blame the refs. They always want to weigh out. They always want someone to blame and say, well, it should have been a technical. And if it had been a technical, we would have won. How do you know that?
Mm-hmm.
It's a way out.
Right.
They want something to have closure. And I understand as a fan, you want closure. What happened. You got to kind of move on. Had you not blown a 19-point lead, you wouldn't be there with a few
pointing
seconds
your finger
left,
at this
pointing
ref
your
and
finger
Hurley.
at a ref. Don't blow a 19-point lead.
Right.
That's how I look at stuff with like even football. They'll blame the refs for some like pass interference. Don't be down 3 to where you need a field goal and you're mad about the pass interference call.
Right.
Because you blew your 19-point lead.
Yeah.
I just think it's like a boo-hoo, we lost, I want something to blame. So that's why it frustrates me. I do think it's weird is my other thing that I want to say is like, I do think it's weird. And I'm like, what? And then now I've seen that the ref has been removed from the Final Four. Like he's not a ref for the Final Four.
Huh.
So that's fishy to me.
Yes. The Dan Hurley's number 1 stan. His stance is that his stance is that it was loud and he was like talking to the ref and like Dan Hurley's a fucking crazy person. Yeah, I don't think that neither of their mouths were moving. I just think that he got caught up in the moment, was acting a little bit out of line. But when you're a referee in that situation, it's Dan
my
freaking
question
Hurley.
Would be why did the ref go up to him in that fashion? I almost wouldn't blame Dan Hurley. I don't know.
The whole thing's weird. Neither of them were speaking. So Wyatt, I'm gonna have to disagree with you there. But like Dan Hurley's a crazy person. He is like the college basketball coach this season, and UConn, and UConn women and men's. Like it's gotten to a point where like these are programs where like if you're a ref in that situation, like do you just like shut up and like there are worse things that could have happened. There's not even a second on the clock. Like what do I do about it? Like
I just get I think it's hard for me because I get so tired of like the noise of like I think the game happened. It happened the way it happened. You can't go back and change something like that. I think that Duke fans want something to blame. They want like this is the reason why. But it's like I said, don't blow a 19-point lead to where you're like hanging on by a point.
Yeah.
But is it weird? Yes. Am I a Dan Hurley fan? Like, not really.
Not really, but I get it. I get the hype.
Like,
he's fucking,
Yeah. He's very clippable.
Yes, I saw one on Twitter, or X. Wait, let me find it. Because it's so funny.
Mm-hmm.
Who do I send it to? Oh. So it's Dan Hurley losing his mind with one of his players, right? And then like freaking out, like, and then
chest
immediately
bumping.
He's like
to the line of like coaches.
Yes. And it says me on Twitter versus me on LinkedIn. Like he's like chest bumping and like smacking his players. And then
immediately.
Like so good. Somebody commented and said Hall of Fame tweet, and I think
that was good. That was good.
Oh, predictions.
Okay, so the Final Four, it is better than last year. I do like that it isn't all 1 seeds. We have 2 1s, a 2, a 3. It's a little there's some parity.
Yeah.
Okay, because we know there's not going to be like a 9 seed in there, but hey, I'll take a 2 and a 3. So, anything can happen in March, as we say. Predictions. Now I'm forgetting the matchups. Arizona, Michigan.
I think Arizona needs to be careful.
Arizona, but they need to be cautious.
Yes, but I think that they can win this. Michigan has lost to Duke. Michigan just I don't know. I don't really have a full argument here, but I think that Arizona's got that one.
Me as well, but I wouldn't be surprised if Michigan won. Like Michigan was the best team going into the year. So that's what scares me.
Yes, but then
due to the games like the Duke, Yeah, Arizona.
So we're gonna go.
We're gonna go Arizona, and then it's Illinois,
UConn. I think now my logic is stupid and emotional.
You think UConn's on a high and they have moxie?
Yeah, that shot to get them out of the Elite Eight would be for nothing.
Be one of the best top 10 endings in the past
would
decade.
be for nothing if they did not win in the Final Four. Illinois, I don't know if they have it in them. This is a first time in 25 years?
21 for the Final Four.
That's a long freaking time. That's my entire lifetime. No, it's not. Oh, no, nope.
You're older than that.
I am significantly older than that. Yes, but that's about 5 years younger than me.
Yeah.
4 years younger than me.
And their last game was against Iowa. So it's like that was a 9 seed. They had kind of beat Florida to make it there. Like no one was expecting Iowa to make it that far, I guess is what I'm trying to say.
So I love an underdog. I love an underdog, but I think I'm going to have to go UConn.
Yeah. I agree. We'll go UConn, Arizona, Final Four.
And then I'm going to have to stick with my bracket.
I will stick with Arizona for my winner.
Like, there's got to be one correct thing. Like, there's got to be one thing that's right.
The final game.
The final game has to be right.
Yeah, so we'll go UConn, Arizona winning the final.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh, beautiful.
We're going to be wrong somehow.
Okay.
Women's. Oh, yeah, shoot. I'm on the wrong thing. Okay, Sweet 16 women's. Notre Dame Vanderbilt. That was close, 67-64. I'm like, okay.
I'm sad. I wanted Notre Dame to win that, and if it, considering it was that close, like, oh, this is Sweet 16.
They did win. Yeah, they did.
Yes,
win. They did win.
Spoiler. Sorry.
Keep listening. UConn, North Carolina.
Expected.
RIP UNC. This was gonna happen. We knew this was gonna happen when we saw UConn in UNC's part of the bracket. We said, ooh.
I will say, snaps to the North Carolina defense. Holding UConn, like Geno Smith's program.
Geno Smith.
I just looked at it. See, and this is why Abby can't also look at her ESPN notifications. And
Geno Smith.
I'm scrolling on Twitter.
Smith is coaching UNC.
Is coaching UNC.
UNC.
See, this is what I mean. Like, we can't do. This is what happens when we're in person. This is like when I started talking about Jason Dominguez last time we were not talking about MLB at all. I think we were talking about women's sports.
We were.
Like, this is what happened.
So, pardon me.
And we jumped into Lane Kiffin when we're talking about
and saying that Geno Smith is coaching UConn women's basketball. And then I said UNC. No, that's Courtney Banghart.
See, and like we can't even make a joke because we're so like. But anyway,
you were talking about the defense of the North Carolina women's basketball team.
Yes. What? Yeah. Okay. It's UConn.
Yeah.
How many points did they put up in the round of 32?
Honestly, they put up 63 in like one half, let alone the whole game.
Right.
So that's pretty good. You're right.
Yes, but also UConn's defense is disgusting because 42 points an entire game.
It's the little wins, though.
It's the little wins.
I did see the thing where the Syracuse head coach was like pissed because apparently they always end up in UConn's like bracket the past 3 years, and they've lost to UConn for 3 years in a row. Complaining about like UConn and how their program's so dominant. Like, well, what? Like, okay. Hey, be better, play better.
And I think that,
and I know it's not that easy. I'm just saying, like, women's basketball. Yes. If you're gonna be a women's basketball program,
you gotta know.
And I'm gonna get to this at the end. Like, you're just gonna have to accept that like the 1 seeds are gonna be better than you, and they're gonna reign supreme. Like, there's 4 teams right here at the top, and they're better than everyone else. And the rest, everyone else is just like mid, and there's nothing you can do because those programs have been good over time, and it's not going to change like anytime soon.
And we're at the point now where that's just the culture, and
they would have to make like massive changes to the sport as a whole. Yeah, which I don't think they're going to do that right now. So just just be thankful. Yeah, be so happy and grateful that you didn't get 100 put up on you or something. That happened in some of the round of 32 games.
Yeah.
UCLA, Minnesota was 80-56. Like, once again, a 1 seed is putting up 80 and you're only scoring 56. Duke, LSU. So I missed this game. It looked absolutely phenomenal.
Yeah,
it was 87-85. Like, it was phenomenal.
I love
and I wouldn't normally say that about like a women's basketball game. They're normally the points are normally
and the rest of them are margin. Like this.
So phenomenal.
Fantastic effort by Duke.
Yes.
Kim's face was priceless on the sideline in her sequin purple jacket.
She's so animated.
She is so animated.
Did you see the thing about how like people are tweeting like, "Oh, LSU has the most insufferable coaches," and it's a picture of Will Wade, Kim Mulkey, and Lane Kiffin.
Yeah. I do think though,
it's so funny.
like LSU has.
I don't mind her; she's amazing, but it's funny.
Yes, it's funny.
Yeah,
I get why people don't like her.
Yeah,
but like LSU has made this brand for themselves
of like making people hate them.
Well, just like LSU women's basketball.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about LSU.
And that's why people are like, Duke's not going to win. But no one should be, like, even in women's basketball, no one should be counted out in March.
Anything can happen in
March.
Okay. Michigan, Louisville.
Guys, like the rest of these.
71-52. Like, yeah. Texas, Kentucky, 76-54. South Carolina, Oklahoma, 94-68. Virginia, TCU, 79-69. So the Virginia run that ended.
That was. I'm sad. It was like, expected. Yeah.
Okay. Elite Eight time. This is even more like clear cut.
Like there's really not a whole lot to talk about.
There's not. There's nothing to talk about. We'll just recap it. UConn beat Notre Dame 70-52.
That's sad.
Figured Notre Dame's run was going to end. UCLA, a 1 seed, beat Duke 70-58. Okay, what's the thing here? 1 seeds.
Yeah.
Okay, that theme is going to continue. Texas beat Michigan 77-41.
Damn.
Whoa.
Damn.
Okay. South Carolina beat TCU 78-52. So Final Four is chalk
per usual.
Which boo.
Mm-hmm. Which 1 seed is gonna make it to the final? Like ew.
We knew this was gonna happen. I just don't have much to say. It's very, very, expected.
What are the matchups?
Let's pick.
This is ESPN.
For some reason,
are they up yet? Like, can I look at on ESPN because I clicked the wrong app?
For some reason, I do think there is some mojo about Texas women's basketball, and I have absolutely no reason why. That is just like a feeling.
Putting South Carolina and UConn on the same side of the bracket is
criminal.
FUKED, as I say.
Criminal.
Oh
no.
I have South Carolina winning it all.
I was gonna say, didn't I say last episode, don't ever pick against Dawn Staley? I did say that.
Yes, but
don't ever pick it against Jean.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Dawn
it's hard.
Staley and Jean.
Right.
That's criminal. Who did that?
Yeah. I'm gonna have, for the sake of my bracket, I'm gonna pick South Carolina, but honestly,
I think I had UConn winning it all in my women's.
I did. I have South Carolina winning it all.
You know what? You go South Carolina, I'll go UConn just for the bit.
And then I have Texas beating UCLA.
I'm feeling Texas.
I like that team.
So who's gonna win it all? I had UConn in my bracket, but like I said,
South Carolina or UConn. I don't think that Texas can compete with either of those programs.
Okay.
They look better than Texas. They look better than last year.
Yeah.
But
all right.
I don't know if they can win it all.
So South Carolina or UConn is winning.
Duh.
Okay.
It's women's basketball.
How exciting, right? We had no analysis for that. Okay, so we have extra topics to discuss.
Okay.
So, UNC.
Thoughts, questions,
concerns. I wrote down thoughts, questions, comments, questions, concerns about UNC firing Hubert Davis. So, it's so interesting. It's always been talked about.
Mm-hmm.
It's always been in the news. It's always been in my head.
Okay.
In the back of my mind. But for some reason, once it happened and that ESPN Pete Thamel notification came through my phone, I was like, whoa. And I didn't know how to feel. Like I said, I always expected it because people were always like, oh, fire Hubert Davis. I expected it. But then I was like, whoa.
I don't know.
I don't know if that makes any sense.
I just...
not to say I was shocked, but I was like,
I think loyalty is a big thing at Carolina. And hiring...
And legacy.
Yes.
And
hiring
an alum,
hiring it is gonna be it's gonna feel emotional when
that's maybe what I'm getting at.
I think that it was the right choice.
I felt this is the empath, and like we can't watch sports because we feel
Yeah.
empathetic. Like I was like, man, that sucks that like he played for UNC,
They
like won a championship here, went to school here, played, coached.
His son's on the team.
On the team, coached under Roy Williams. Like you said, knows the tradition, the legacy. That's such an important thing here. Is like the history of UNC is like
it's
so
nostalgic,
important.
but
so I was like, oh, that sucks.
Yes, but also I do think that it was the right choice for this program. I just think
college sports is so evolving that, like we were talking about it with Shire, like if you don't perform in a short amount of time, like the clock is ticking.
Right.
I mean, even in NFL football, like if you don't perform in one season,
we saw
like
that
you're
this
getting
year.
Fired.
The amount of head coaches that
get fired every year.
Freaking crazy.
8 or 9 coaches out every year.
Yeah.
You get one shot. So like, how does that feel when you go in? UNC is nowhere near a team like this, but I'm just saying, how does it feel when you're hired as the coach of the Jets or the Raiders and you get 1 year?
Yeah.
One.
Well, like really crap programs like that, it's a little bit there's a little bit more leg room, but I just think, in all honesty, I am concerned about the progress of like
UNC men's athletics.
Well, people call them like the big four, like basketball, baseball, football. I think that's kind of it. The big three. Yes.
Yeah.
2 of the big 3 I am very concerned about, and it is football. For which UNC has never been really. That's not really,
No, I think people they're not used to UNC being this bad at football because Drake May was here and they were really good for 2 seasons, and so it was like.
But UNC's never good,
but they've never been like
amazing at football, so that hasn't been a super big concern.
No one's concerned about that.
This year has proven that like we need to be concerned about the state of football and men's basketball. It's always going to be a legacy program, but now we're at the point where we like might have to just like suffer through building year, as people say.
And that's what I put in our notes. Like, I think that UNC fans are going to struggle with the fact that it's going to be a rebuild. When you fire an entire coaching staff after only 5 years, you're starting from scratch. You're going to lose recruits that committed because it was Hubert Davis and he coached under Roy Williams and blah, 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 blah. You're going to lose some people. Probably a lot. You're going to have to hire an entire new staff. Only good thing I will say, if you hire a current college basketball head coach, they're bringing their players with them. That happens a lot in college sports. I don't think it would be at the level of like an Indiana football where the entire JMU football team went to Indiana with Curt Cignetti. But basketball is obviously a smaller team as well, so that's just not going to happen. They will bring some people with them. I don't care if it's 1 or 2 players that will be good. So that's like a quick, like, okay, we have a couple good players. But it will be a complete and entire rebuild, and everyone needs to get their panties out of a twist and accept that. Because it's going to take a minute. It's going to take a minute. It's going to take a couple years, actually.
Yeah.
It's not just going to take a minute. It's going to take years.
And that needs to be like, okay.
And that needs to be okay, and you need to be okay with that because in the long run, they will be better.
Yeah.
Would you trade 2 bad years of basketball for a national championship in 5 years?
Yes.
There we go. And you know what? Most UNC fans wouldn't say that. So that's very mature of you.
Thank you.
And me, because I would say the same thing. So yeah, and I just think like they kind of, like you said, had to do it because college sports evolves literally by the day.
Yeah.
And it's becoming more and more like professional sports with NIL, transfer portal, et cetera, with all the money in it. Therefore, if you don't perform, like I said, they're going to say, here's the door.
Yeah.
So all that happened was UNC with basketball thinks we need to perform quickly. That didn't happen. Yes, he made it to the final in his first year, but that didn't happen consistently, I would say. So if I'm UNC, like, what else were they going to do when the noise from the outside of fans is that loud?
Right.
Like we've said, like, that is what they were going to do. They don't care. They don't care. And I think UNC may try and transition out of that legacy kind of program with basketball and get some hotshot college coach that has never been affiliated with UNC. I saw that Michael Jordan reached out to the Arizona head coach.
It would
could it happen?
Smart.
Could it happen? And same with that. He's going to bring a couple players with him.
Right.
He is. And guess what? I would want him to. Great.
Yeah.
So I think UNC basketball is going to change because, like Abby said, you can't just keep performing in lacrosse and baseball. And that's it. You gotta perform.
And go heels, but,
No, because
baseball's
on that men's side,
it's
just that baseball and lacrosse at this point. Baseball's number 6, lacrosse is number 2.
But look at them last year, respectfully.
No, yes, I'm just saying this year. I'm saying present day.
We'll see how they go.
Present day, they're doing pretty well.
Yeah, we're going to see how they do against
football and men's basketball right now.
Tonight.
And let me tell you, that football schedule, have you looked at it for next year, the UNC football schedule? Y'all.
I don't F with college football. I really do not.
She knows I do. And guess what? I've looked at that thing top to bottom.
It's scurry.
That thing
needs to be. And I think that's stupid. I mean, I know they don't get to select all of their games. There's a process, but I think that it's stupid to let them have
that difficult of a schedule.
Yeah.
After a year where they won 3 games, right. 4 games. Yeah.
Who do you think you are?
Yeah.
Anyway,
so UNC sports, they're gonna get on the up, but y'all just need to be patient.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Most sports teams are not.
And I'm speaking to everyone else because we're patient.
Yeah.
Like I said, give me 2 to 3 bad years of basketball if that means that there can be a natty in the next 5 to 10.
Yeah.
I don't care. And make it against Duke while you're at it. That would be great. We did kind of talk about
talked about this.
What's the most elite. I kind of wrote down who are the most elite teams left, which we said Arizona for men's,
and then UConn South Carolina
for women.
Yeah, that's kind of obvious.
That's kind of obvious. Okay,
woo woo.
Another segment
of walk-up
songs.
So
yes,
our friend Anna suggested that we look at Mississippi State this week.
Yes. And we have another one for next week, don't you?
I was floored.
Phenomenal.
I love the concept of Sounds of Bomb with Arkansas. I love it. I think it's so cool. You boys at Mississippi State.
You're on to something.
Shit.
You're on to something.
As people say with albums, not a single freaking skip.
No skip.
Walk-up
song
list. No freaking skips. You guys are incredible. I had a really hard time picking I had to bring some honorable mentions in here.
Yeah, and I agreed with all of these.
Because
Abby put hers in and I was like, wait, this is exactly what I was going to say.
This is beautiful.
Okay.
Yes.
Number one.
Guys, I was gagged. This was incredible.
This one's phenomenal.
Gatlin Sanders with Get the Gat by Lil Elk. You are joking, sir.
And with how much popularity that song had for the LSU football 2019 undefeated season run.
That's freaking hilarious.
Where you got Justin Jefferson in the locker room going like this.
Gatlin, you made perfect use of your
name.
That's hilarious. I love it. No notes.
Mm-hmm.
Ace Reese, Staying Alive by Bee Gees.
I love the Bee Gees. My mom loves the Bee Gees.
That's a beautiful choice. That's
the CPR song.
It's cute and yes. Yeah. You know who you cool as shit for that.
That's a good beat.
It's a good
like a head bob.
I'm I know that you're the shit.
You know ball.
Fantastic.
Yes. Number 3.
I'm gonna butcher your last name, and I'm really sorry.
Give it a whirl. You go first.
Tanner Bolivio. Brain Stew by Green Day.
I forgot about that song, and then it was on Dancing with the Stars this past season.
Yes.
For Halloween.
Yes, with Whitney.
Yes. So good.
Fantastic.
That's
choice.
A good rock kind of.
Yes. Yeah. And so I made Wyatt and Michael pick their walk-up songs last night, and Wyatt was like, "Oh, is there a lot of dad rock?" And I was like, "No, there's a ton of Motley Crue and Led Zeppelin."
Yeah.
But the dad rock, the Green Day, the Nickelback, there's phenomenal
classics.
It's classics, and I don't see a lot of it. 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10.
Fantastic choice.
Honorable mention.
My honorable mentions: Drew Wires, Should Have Been a Cowboy, Toby Keith.
That's so baseball.
I love that song.
Should have been a cowboy.
Yes.
Yeah.
I just freaking love that song.
Yeah.
Chone James, Double Bubble Trouble by
Double Bubble
MIA.
Trouble.
If you cut that song correctly,
snaps to you.
I would never have thought, but I like listened to it because I was like going through the list and I was like, man,
yeah,
that's freaking good. Mm-hmm. Somebody else has mountain music, like play me some mountain music, like excellent.
Get the crowd up and that.
My grandma and grandpa used to play, like so freaking good, guys. So freaking good. Oh god, there was another one that I really liked, and I don't have his name pulled up.
We have the link right
We have the
here.
link right here.
Hey, don't you worry, we have the link.
I forgot about this song as well, but it's phenomenal. First of all, Jacob Parker, Starlight by John Party.
Yeah,
you're cute. That's a good one. I like that. Where is it?
I love some Paramore too.
Yeah, Ain't It Fun is used a lot though.
Yeah.
Oh, Chris Billingsley Jr. Sucker for Pain Jr. From the it's from the Suicide Squad soundtrack.
Oh, I've never seen that.
No Sleep Till Brooklyn, also Jack Gleason, fantastic pick. Guys,
Get the Gat is the best one.
Yeah, Gatlin's
for Gatlin too. Like, come on,
you guys. Excellent choices. I have never seen
a lot of John Party, a lot of country.
It's Mississippi State.
Heartache Medication.
Here I go again. I'm drinking. Okay,
I always see college football edits to that.
Yeah, John Party's made for college football edits.
He is. What's his other one? They call me Mr. Saturday Night.
Yeah.
I love an Arch Manning Mr. Saturday Night edit.
That gives me some flashbacks too. But yeah, Separate Ways by Journey, beautiful. Braden Booth.
Welcome to the jungle. Go Bengals.
Oh, I was thinking some East Carolina baseball.
Oh, sorry.
But that's a sensitive topic at the moment. Speaking of baseball, we are about to go ahead to watch.
Yeah, I'm not just wearing this for fun.
The Tar Heels play
the Campbell
Camels. It has been
the reality sports shows.
We have been adopted into this. I cover them for work. As an ECU baseball fan, there are 2 days a year where I cannot root for the Camels, and that one's already passed. I was there working that game, and it was very painful for me. And then there's another one in May, which will be just as painful, I assume. But do you know how many days that it's been since
18, 19,
16? It has been 16 days since the Camels have lost a game.
Should the Tar Heels be scared?
I do think
on that. What about we
wait?
Talked
Who's
about
starting
the art of a midweek game?
The art of a midweek game.
We've talked about that before.
The boys didn't like this argument, but I was like, it doesn't matter unless you win.
No.
If you are a mid-major program, it does not matter unless you win.
No, our argument is right, and I don't care what anyone says.
For UNC,
it does not matter if you win, unless you win.
It completely matters.
Yes.
For if they win or lose, it matters.
Yeah.
But Campbell's a mid-major program. It only matters if they win.
Yeah.
They don't freaking have the lineup yet.
And you travel all the way far away to some team on a Tuesday night, and you got to be at class the next day. Oh, I'm pissed.
Hey guys,
if I lose, I'm pissed.
Post the lineup on your Twitter?
Oh no.
No, they don't do that. I think that's only.
Oh no.
Okay, well, I was gonna try and see who's pitching, but we are gonna go to this game.
Yes.
Keep up with us on our socials. Our Instagram and our TikTok are the lineup _sports_pod.
Yeah.
Our YouTube is the same. So if you were a podcast watcher, be sure to follow or like and subscribe. Follow us on Spotify and on Apple Podcasts, where you can listen or watch, depending on what you like best.
Yeah.
And if you're really into us and want to see what we're up to outside of your computer screen or your phone or whatever
tablet,
you watch us
if you're
on.
an iPad kind of person.
Follow us on Instagram. Mine is Abby and Clivia.
Mine is Caroline E. Daly.
Thank you so much for watching and listening. We will see you guys next week.
Bye.
The bye is always so much better.
Roll humps.